So one-to-one functions. We had an example in another video where we had the mapping of a function 0, 2, 4, and then it was mapping to 1, 3, 5. So 0 was mapping to 1, 2 was mapping to 3, and 4 was mapping to 5. This is an example of a one-to-one function. Sometimes they'll abbreviate one-to-one like this. So 1-to-1, but that's a one-to-one function. We also had an example. We had 1, 2, and then we had 3, where 1 was mapping to 3 and 2 was mapping to 3. This is not one-to-one. Okay, so a one-to-one function, each output receives only one input. Okay, so that's what we mean by a one-to-one function. Now you can't have a one-to-one function if it's not a function. Okay, so first you have to say, is it a function? And then you can say, well, is it a one-to-one function? Okay, so they have an example here. Is the area of a circle a function of its radius? So we have to go back and remember, well, what's the area of a circle? A equals pi r squared. Okay, so that's the formula for the area of a circle. If I put in a radius, think about different circles and a radius, am I always going to get just one output? Yeah, so this is a function of the radius. So yes, it's a function. Area is a function of radius for a circle. Now you might be asking, well, you didn't put it in function notation. You could write f of r equals pi r squared. And we understand that that's the formula for the area of a circle. Okay. Is the function one-to-one? Now, this might be a little interesting here. So you might say, okay, if I were to solve for r, so let's say I did that. I divided by pi. And then I took the square root of both sides. Then you might say, whoops, plus or minus. You might say that that is not going to be, one-to-one, because when I get r by itself, I could have a positive or a negative. But it's really kind of almost a little trick here. You really can't have a negative radius, right? Okay, so we don't really have the negative case. So yes, it is a one-to-one function. So yes, it's a one-to-one function. If I give you an area, you're only going to get one radius. Okay, so you say you know the area of a circle and you want to solve for the radius, you can do that, and whatever the area is, you're only going to get one radius out. Okay, because you can't have a negative radius. Okay. That was a little tricky.